I've had the pleasure of working on the economic development topic team. We've had about 6 meetings where we've worked with a number of economic development professionals throughout the county. Well, there's over 100 comments that were collected for economic development ideas and how the PUD can incorporate policies and practices to spur economic development. Topic team really boiled those 100 comments down to 5 emphasis areas. The first emphasis area, and the one that was most talked about, had to deal with using surplus power to help spur economic development. In other words, using our affordable green hydro energy to help with business and spur the creation of jobs and economic development or economic activity in our region. The topic team also covered workforce development. What do we need to do to put our youth in a good position to really spur the economic future of our community in terms of workforce? The topic team also covered areas of where the PUD can be engaged in economic development discussions, and that helps professionals in the recruitment or expansion of business have a clear understanding of how power can be incorporated into the picture. The last priority the topic team came up with had to do with research and development. What can we do here with our asset of clean, green hydropower to expand its use, implement programs that involve conservation, environmental stewardship, and such, that gives us a leg up for the long term. In the world of economic development, we try to leverage our assets for a community to improve our community's overall health, quality of life, and that often is manifested in terms of wages, for example, and economic prosperity. And Chelan County is an area that is a little below average, and so we have some room to grow in terms of improving our economy. One of our goals was, if we're investing money in terms of providing low-cost power, what is the return, and is that a greater than a dollar for dollar equation? The topic team went through a rating process to look at both direct and indirect benefits. Those include direct financial reviews as well as quality of life analysis. And what happened is the priority areas surfaced to the top, and by consensus the topic team agreed that those were our top priorities. I think the process of building consensus and understanding kept the controversy to a minimum, and we were able to understand where everybody was coming from so that we were able to come up with recommendations that seemed to have good consensus behind it. In the process, there are a million different ways to spur the economy through economic development practices, and what we really focused on are what are the opportunities that the PUD can best help with, and what are the opportunities the PUD can partner with other agencies, for example our port districts, our county, cities, to leverage their abilities to do economic development and really work through a partnership approach. What I would urge the people of this county to do is to support the PUD in exploring different options for how they expend their resources. And I would urge people to think about the quality of life and the big picture and what it means to their neighbors' jobs, what it means to their neighbors' quality of life, and be open to various approaches to improving the overall health of our community.